G'day and hello beautiful people, it is Mimo here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, night, no matter the time wherever you are, hope life is treating you well. This video is all about our big powerhouse mythics. We're going to have 78 mythic openings now. Just like the previous videos, this was done a few months back, so there will be plenty more mythic openings in a much higher fashion. So I want to do a lot more than just 78, but this was a good start off with 78. Now let's talk about the new top dogs in the ranking system, the new powerhouse that is the Mythics. Now, from someone that was here in the very early days of this game when 5-star characters were absolutely god's tier, to now seeing the evolution of, say, your 6 stars, your S classes, and now your Mythics, the stats on the Mythics are utterly ridiculous. Like, what you had to worry about in the 5-star days and how you had to power up your 5 stars and your team is nothing compared to what it is now. This game has evolved to just mind-blowing stats, and every time I see sort of a gold tier mythic and the stats on their base stat, and then what you can do to elevate those stats with bonuses through your leader skills, your weapons, your combat mods, and so forth, I'm sort of speechless in the regards to how much power they have and like to watch the damage pop up and the amount of damage you're getting on some characters, it's just whoa. But nonetheless, when it comes to the Mythics, let's talk about the Mythics. Like I said, they are the only thing that you're going to essentially be concentrating in your roster right now. They have made everything else redundant, like literally. S classes useless, 6 stars useless, 5 stars useless, 4 and 3 stars they exist for new players, and that's it. When it comes to Mythics, you naturally have a power ranking within the actual Mythics. Like, you have tiers to them. You have your gold Mythic, which is your tier 1, and then you have your second tier Mythic in, say, your silver, if we were to put it like that. Now, you should only be dumping your resources into your gold Mythics. You should only be leveling them up. Only reason to have silver Mythics, and the only reason for them to exist in your mind should be to feed those gold Mythics. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, essentially, you should only be using the silvers in the ascension mode. You should only be ascending them to then ascend your gold. You should not be dumping any sort of leveling resources. So any sort of trainers, do not use them for your silver. None of those should be used for your silver. The only reason to use them is to ascend them so that you're getting them to the right tier to then ascend your golds up to their maximum level. And then you use all your trainers, or your gear to upgrade on your gold. Only use that on your gold. You should not be utilizing any of your upgrading gear or any of your trainers on the silvers. I can't make that any clearer. Just don't do it. It's not worth dumping any of those resources into the silver. Just with how powerful the gold tier Mythics are, don't do it. It's sort of like when the S classes first come out. The only reason to be using the 6 stars anymore, just your regular 6 stars, was to get those S classes. Once a better power ranking sort of system comes in, so a new powerhouse comes in, there's no need to be still utilizing the previous one. So just like S classes made 6 stars next to useless, as in the only reason to be still using them is maybe you haven't leveled up your S class, but you will no longer dump any more resources into them. It's the same concept here. And the only reason I'm sort of going on about that is because I was in my previous stage. My first mythic I got was a silver, and I was like, oh, this has really good stats compared to, say, the S class I've been using. I'm gonna level it up. And then when I sat down and sort of looked at things in a better perspective, I was like, well, that was a waste of resources. So learn from my mistakes, and I can't emphasize it enough. Just do not waste resources in the silvers. You only use them to feed your gold. And I should have known better, because I've seen how the S class and then the normal 6 stars, and I've seen all the ranking systems in this game go up and how it's all worked out. And I just got excited because I was like, these stats are incredible, and I had to put in my team, and that was a big mistake. But nonetheless, like I said, it's the Mythics in this game actually have me speechless. But as always, I hope you did enjoy it. I thank you for watching, and always remember how awesome you are. Bye!
Days of light When the world is getting darker, I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadow.